Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Hope you're doing well. It's been a bit of a while. Sorry about that. It's work. Work has been dominating my life for the last 2 or 3 weeks. But anyways, I've found some time. I'm a little bit tired after a full day's work, but I want to do this review because it's been quite some time since I've done a review. Now, I want to review a fragrance which is a staple in my collection. It has been a staple in my collection for a long time. It is Chanel's Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I don't like the name. The name is odd. Why would you want to name a fragrance that is a foot long? But anyways, I'll tell you something. Let me show you. So this fragrance came out in 2012. The parfumeur for this one is Jacques Polge. Now, it came out in 2012. I have a 2012 version. It used to be an eau de toilette concentrate. I'll tell you the batch codes. So I got this back in sometime in 2012. Can't remember exactly. The batch code is 5201. Then I got another one. So this one is almost gone. As I said, this is a staple in my collection. Then I got another one, empty as well. This one is 8102. And then I have the current, this is an EDP, so it was reformulated. And I have the current batch code is 3801, which is February 2019. This is again eau de parfum. This one is almost full. So I'm crazy in love with Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. 3 bottles. It used to be eau de toilette concentrate. Now it's eau de parfum. So 2 empty bottles. Just kept it for sentimental reasons because I never know what to do with my empty bottles. I could sell it on eBay, but you know what? I don't want to promote people buying these bottles and filling them up with spurious stuff. So that's why I don't know what to do with my empty bottles. They're there. So Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme is weird and wonderful. Why is it weird? Because when you first smell it, you do not know whether what you're smelling is, something that you can relate to. It's completely esoteric. It's completely bizarre, but it still works. Now, why does it work? It works because it's been crafted by a master parfumer. Oh my God. First smell, when you first smell it, it smells as if you're smelling fresh fennel with musk. So beautiful, spicy herbal and fresh and clean. That's how it smells. There's no fennel in the scent, but it smells as if you're taking fennel, chopping it into half and just smelling it. It is absolutely weird and wonderful. Okay, weird for the uninitiated. So this is a flanker. There was Allure, then there was Allure Homme Eau Extreme, and Allure Homme Extreme Eau Sport. There's another Sport. There's too many. I haven't got any of them. I haven't tried any of them. This is the only one I have, and I love it to bits. So how does it start off? It starts off with a minty freshness, mint and pepper. Pepper is responsible for that initial blast of freshness. It's just overpowering. It's beautiful and weird because I haven't smelled anything which smells like this. Mint pepper. Along with mint and pepper, there is this herbal core to it. So they've used thyme or sage. They've used sage and they've used this bitter orange or mandarin. I don't know which one to say because it smells different weather. My guess is it's orange. Generic orange. That's just beautiful. And then tonka. So there's a little bit of sweetness to it. Now the main difference between eau de toilette concentrate and eau de parfum is the amount of tonka has been toned down. This used to be quite a thick, strong tonka fragrance, especially in the mid stages. But this is how it smells. So minty, peppery, orange with some herbal undertones. Sage. There's also this pepper, which I don't get too much, but I do get pepper. That's how it starts off. It's lovely. In the middle stages, it brings in this aquatic feel. And I think that aquatic feel is because of the clean musk, or maybe they've used some aldehydic aquatic stuff. So it becomes aquatic, almost marine-like, without the fishy smell. And this nice dose of cypress, which is again continuing with the herbal side of things. So everything remains. The pepper, the mint, everything remains, but you get this beautiful aquatic herbal bit coming through a bit more. In the final dry down is something that I've recently discovered, but they were using it, Chanel were using it back in 2012, is this beautiful synthetic spongy warm sandalwood. I think this is Jacques Polger's invention. Just like the Guerlainade, Chanel has this beautiful soft sandalwood, synthetic of course. And I only learned about it when I was reviewing this, when I was testing this Bleu de Chanel Parfum, which has this beautiful lemon zest and sandalwood. This is lovely. Again, synthetic but lovely. Similarly, that sandalwood comes in, and one note which is not listed in the notes breakdown makes an appearance to me, at least to my nose, and that is neroli. Yeah. Plus the, as I mentioned, tonka. Tonka becomes a big player in its dry down, along with this beautiful, soft cedar-like note, woody note. So it becomes very woody, warm, romantic scent from this beautiful opening of zesty, sporty freshness with this aquatic thing. This fragrance has got everything. It's one of the most weirdest and nicest fragrances in my collection. You can see it for yourself. I'm smitten by this fragrance. I love it. Every time I wear it, I love it. So, pros and cons. This has the complexity. Number one pro, the complexity of niche in a designer bottle. I know these are high-end, they're expensive, but this, to me, is an example of a very nicely made niche fragrance. It gives you so much, and it's just beautifully made. Number two is the compliment factor. Women love it, people love it. It's just one of the most widely appreciated fragrances in my collection. And in fact, Chanel's, both the Chanel's I talked about, they are just amazing when you're surrounded by people. People love it. So I think this is a big compliment magnet. Number three is the versatility. This fragrance has this sporty beginning and ends in this beautiful, warm, comforting, romantic kind of a smell. So two fragrances in one bottle. It's versatile. You can wear this to a date, you can wear this to an office, you can wear this to an outdoor occasion. Let me give you an example. A few days ago, if you follow me on Instagram, I put a post where I was playing cricket and I said, guess my scent of the day. Nobody guessed it. I was wearing this. This fragrance is outstanding for sporting activities, especially outdoors, because that clean musk, that beautiful neroli, soft sandalwood, pepper, mint, it creates beautiful scent and ideal for outdoor tourists, your holidays, summer holidays. It's just beautifully versatile fragrance. You can wear this anywhere. Yeah. Number four, upside is the performance. The fragrance lasts and lasts and lasts. And if it's a hot day, it does even better. It smells even better. So hotter it is, the better it smells. So performance is beautiful. Longevity, 10 plus hours. Projection, first 3 hours. Your nose, because of that pepper, might become sort of used to it, and just nose blindness comes in because you might not smell it, but people will smell you. So I'll give you the example. That day when I was playing cricket, it was sort of a rainy kind of a day. So one of the games got cancelled, the junior boys. Not the junior boys, but junior men's, if you like. So they were basically there watching our game. And one of the guys, must have been 18 or something, he said, I always find your fragrances are just amazing. What did you have on when you walked into the dressing room this morning? I said, really? He said, yeah, it smelled amazing. And I said, oh, all right. I had already had it on for about 3 hours. So this fragrance is basically one of those fragrances that you think has gone away. It hasn't. People will smell you. And the fifth one is the value for money. The value for money is tremendous. This is one of those fragrances. If you have just one fragrance in your collection, make this the only one. I didn't realize I've still got my glasses on. So you can basically have this as a all-weather, all-occasion scent. I know that there are very few people who have that sort of thing. This is quite expensive as well. But it has this amazing versatility and performance, obviously. And great value for money. So those are the upsides, downsides. Number one downside for the uninitiated. This can be a little bit of a scary monster at first. Because you know, when you smell it on paper, if you spray it on your shirt, this thing just guns out. And you know, you think, my God, am I attracting too much attention? That sort of thing. So it can be a little bit of a shock factor initially. Number two, well, you could get too much attention. So if you go through a normal regime of spraying 4 on your shirt and going to office, everybody's going to talk about your fragrance. But some people like that sort of thing. But yeah, if you want to wear this to work, you'll have to manage the number of sprays. This is a monster in terms of performance, projection. So those are the 2 downsides. Maybe the third one is synthetic. As I said, you know, Chanel's latest releases are all synthetic. They don't smell natural, right? And that sort of thing can be upsetting for some people. Yeah, so that's going to be a third downside. Now, age groups. As I said, you know, I've recommended this fragrance to many people over the years, you know, 7 odd years. And nobody's ever come back and said to me that they didn't like it, or their partner didn't like it, or their wives didn't like it. It's easy to wear, easy to like. No age groups. I have no hesitation in recommending this fragrance to anybody. So beautifully versatile, highly wearable. Value for money. Chanel's are expensive. So I think this is going to be a £1 in ml, so 100 pounds or something like that for 100 ml. But this is well worth the money. Especially if you have a decent collection, add this. This will never fail you. One of the most nicest fragrances I can recommend. But yeah, for some people, it could be a no-go because of the £1 in ml kind of thing. It is expensive. Chanel's are expensive. I think I've covered everything. Weather. Now, I think this works best in summer heat. If you live in a hot country, you should definitely look at testing this and investing in a bottle of this. It'll never fail you. But in my experience, I wear it in every weather. Mostly I own this to work because it's very professional and very easy to like. And I'd say all weather, all year round, but special mention for summer days, hot summer days. This works beautifully. And if you're a sports person, if you're into outdoor sports, I have enough proof to say this works beautifully in outdoor situations. When your body heats up, this thing sparkles. Marks out of 10. I really have struggled, but I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Only for the reason because it can't satisfy everybody. It's expensive, it's synthetic scent, it smells synthetic, it smells a little bit weird. It's really difficult for me to summarize how beautiful and weird it is at the same time. But it's lovely. It works beautifully. 9 out of 10. Hope you like the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.